Okay, so by now everybody knows that I'm not here today. So what we're doing is we're going to find all the systems of equations, points of intersection, this time on the calculator, because if you guys are going to college or going to be taking ACT, I want to show you how to do it on the calculator rather than having to do everything the hard way. So steps we're going to be doing, and I printed this off for you, so all you guys have to do is follow along, is step 1, open a calculator page on the Inspire. Step 2, hit menu. Step 3, go to the algebra. Step 4, solving systems of linear equations. Step 5, enter the number of equations. Step 6, click OK. Step 7, type in the equation. Step 8, hit enter. And step 9, that is your POI. So let's go ahead and do it. So here's your systems of equations that I give you. All you have to do from here is we're actually going to go over to our calculator and we're going to hit a new document, and I want a calculator page. And I'm going to print this out for myself so that I have them, because you guys have them in front of you too. And it'll be a whole lot easier for you guys to enter these in. Okay? So now I'm going to come over here and we're going to hit menu, because that was our step 1. We're going to go to algebra. And then within the algebra menu, you're going to solve systems of linear equations. Now, how many equations do we have there? We have 3 equations, right? So if we have 3 equations, we're going to backspace here, we're going to type in 3. And then when you tab down, do you notice it automatically adds that Z there because it knows that we're doing 3 letters, okay? And hit OK. And then what you're going to get is this box. And in this box, you're going to have these little squigglies. And what you're going to do is you're going to type in the equation. So 2x plus y minus 2z. The equal sign is right beside the trig key, or to the left underneath the control. It's equal to 3. Tab down. X minus y plus c is equal to 0. Tab. And then x minus 2y plus z is equal to -1, and hit enter. When you do it, it gives you your point of intersection, and you know that you're right. Now, instead of doing elimination, the graphical method, elimination or substitution, or matrices, which I have the Cramer's rule, or row operations, which I haven't taught you, you can do this also, and it allows you to find your POI quickly and easily. Okay? Now, let's do another one. So if we go to our next example here, our next example is this one right here. It's another 3 equations with 3 unknowns. So what do I have to do first? If you said hit menu, you're right. So menu, then what? Algebra, and then systems of equations. And how many equations do I have there? I have 3, so I'm going to backspace and hit 3. When I hit tab, notice it automatically puts the x, y, and z in there. Okay? And then hit OK. So I'm going to go ahead and start typing. 3x plus 1y plus 2z is equal to 4. Tab, -x plus 2y plus z is equal to 3. Tab, y plus z is equal to 1. Enter. And there's your POI. Not cool. It's really cool if you think about it, because I mean, there's like no work required.
No, it is no thing.
It's an amazing concept. Okay. So now we've done 3 equations with 3 unknowns. Let's do 2 equations with 2 unknowns. Okay, something we've already done at the beginning. So same type of thing. Now we have to go to what? What are we doing? Menu, and in menu, algebra, and solve systems of linear equations. This time, how many equations do I have? I have 2, so I'm good to go. I can just hit tab and hit OK and enter. And now I'm going to type in negative 5x plus y equals 20, tab 7x minus 3y equals negative 12. And hit enter. POI is given again. Like I just think this is supposed to be the calculator's speed. Now, I have shown you 3 normal ones, right? Now, what happens if you don't have a point of intersection? Will the calculator give you that? Well, let's try it. So I come over here, my next example is 5x minus 2y is equal to 10, and 5 over 2x minus y is equal to negative 3. What I want you to notice is if I were to take and multiply this bottom equation by 2, I'd have 5x minus 2y is equal to negative 6. And then my top equation, notice that these look exactly the same, which means the left-hand side is exactly the same, the right hand is not, which tells me that these are parallel lines, which means I should have no solution, right? So is the calculator going to be smart enough to know that there's no solution? So what we have to do is we have to plug it in. So if we plug that in, let's go ahead and do menu, algebra, systems of equations. It automatically gives me 2 systems, so I'm okay. And now I'm going to type in the 5x minus 2y is equal to 10, tab, and now 5 divided by 2, x minus y is equal to negative 3. And hit enter. What does it do? No solution found, which means it is the empty set, which is an amazing, wonderful, sweet concept. Okay? Now, I did not show you this last one, so let's go ahead. I'm going to insert a page. So what if we were to go ahead and do 2x minus 3y is equal to 5? And now what if I were to multiply that by 3? That would give me 3 times 2 is 6x, 3 times 3 is 9y, and 3 times 5 is 15. What do we know about these 2 equations that we just came up with? They're supposed to be exactly the same, right? So they are the same equation, which means my POI is going to be x comma y such that 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. And I don't like, I prefer the column. It's just nicer to me. Okay? So I know that that's my point of intersection. What does that mean? That means that there's infinitely many points of intersection. So what does the calculator do with something like that? So 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. So menu, algebra, systems of equations. I have 2 of them. And I said, good, 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. 6x minus 9y equals 15. Thank you very much. Enter. And check out what it does. Okay? The C1 and the C1 over here, basically it's telling you it's your choice of your points, whatever x is and whatever y is. Okay? Now, whenever you have something funky like this come up, what that means is this is every point in common. So you just have to do same points, or infinitely many solutions, and go ahead and write in the line the actual solution that I'm having you write, which is this right here. And this is, we are, across the math department are all asking you to write this the same way. So whenever you get something like that on their worksheet, you know what you have to do. So much easier. Today, all you have to do is this worksheet in class, so you guys better make sure you're working the whole period, and I am done. I'll be back tomorrow, guys.